Hi, Rise friends and families. This week we are talking about Eric Carle and the letter H. And so for occupational therapy this week, we are going to be using the very hungry caterpillar. So you guys know I like to do activities that have a developmental progression. So our first activity we're going to start with is simply a whisk and some pom-poms. You're going to stuff those pom-poms inside the whisk, and then your kids are going to use their pincer grasp to just pull those pom-poms out. They're also working on their cognitive skills for problem solving as well. We've got bilateral coordination skills happening as we're having to stabilize the whisk, and some finger movement to rotate it. If your child's not there yet, you're welcome to help them. But the main thing is they're working on that pincer grasp to remove those poms. Then to upgrade this activity, we're going to bring out our very hungry caterpillar, which is homemade, of course. And we can remove those poms and feed our caterpillar. So again, another way to work on that pincer grasp, but now we're working on releasing accurately and using those visual motor skills to place the palm inside the caterpillar's mouth. We can also incorporate this with our letter H. You have two options. I've made a letter H out of an egg carton. And so now I can use my palms to work on my letter H. So we want to teach our kids to start at the top and make our big line down. Okay, and you'll go all the way down with your palms. Oops, that's even hard for me. It's also an activity in working on frustration tolerance as well. So it has a social emotional component too. Okay, big line down, then you'll do your other big line down, and then a little line across. Okay, we can also, if we want to upgrade it from the whisk, we can incorporate a pair of tongs so that they can fill in the H with tongs instead. Okay, and if you don't have an egg carton, then I am going to post this worksheet, and you can essentially do the same thing. Use your tongs or pull from the whisk to make your letter H all the way down. Okay, and then we have one more activity. My son Wyatt's going to show us the next activity that is focused on sensory motor skills, and is going to give your child some sensory input to help with calming and regulation, but it's also going to help with shoulder strengthening, core strengthening, and all those good things too. So let's go check it out. Okay, so Wyatt's going to show us how to do the caterpillar walk, and we're going to also incorporate our hungry caterpillar into this game. So we put our caterpillar at one end and our palms at the other end. So Wyatt, go ahead and get on hands and feet, and he's going to pick up a pom-pom, and your child can either hold it while they're walking, or if they have a pocket or something they can put it in, they can do that. And the benefit of this exercise is for proprioceptive input. It's very calming. We get some vestibular input, but we also get some upper body strengthening and some core strength as well. So go ahead and put your palm in the caterpillar and come back and do it again. So hands and feet. So if you'll notice, the way the caterpillar walks is the hands go first. Walk those hands out until you're in a plank, and then walk the feet up. Walk the hands out, and then walk the feet up. And see if your child can do, 3 to 5 of these, and if they're super strong, they might be able to do up to 10. Have fun.